Hello and welcome. I'm Diane Craig, President and founder of Corporate Class. In this short video, I'd like to present to you a brief overview of our media relations 60 to 90 minute workshop. All right, so your phone rings. You pick it up and say hello, and the person on the other end of the line identifies himself or herself as a journalist from your local daily newspaper. They want an interview with you. What do? Well, this workshop is delivered by consultant Barry Coombs, public speaking and media relations training expert. Barry, welcome.
Thank you, Diane.
A number of years ago, you told me, you know, whenever you get a call from the media, even though you know the answer, do not answer immediately and ask if it is possible to call them back. You know, at our office, we do get a lot of calls from the media, depending on what's in the news and what's happening. And I remembered that rule really well, and I follow it, and it is so true. It gives me a chance to prepare. But can you please really explain and share with our viewers why it is important to do that?
Well, absolutely. I mean, first off, anytime you get a phone call from a journalist, you really welcome it. It's a great opportunity for you.
Right.
Handle it the right way. It could be the best advertising you could ever have hoped for. But the reason you don't want to give an interview right away, even though you know the answer, is because your head's probably not in that right space. Somebody's just come in, talked about a problem, you're getting ready for a meeting. You really want to just slow that down. And so what I recommend is that you identify the journalist, what the story is all about, perhaps what they're going to talk about, and then ask when they're filing. And promise that you will get back before they file the story. It's very important you do that because they have a job to do.
Yeah, okay.
But the reason you do that, even if it's only 10 minutes, is it gives you time to really think about what your messages are. Because the media interview is not just for the journalist, it's for you as well. And you want to have your key messages ready to go. And that's what's important.
Okay, so that is a really great tip, and something that I've follow and respect so much. The fact that we do have to call back on time, because otherwise then it's a missed deadline and they may never call us back.
That's exactly right.
Right.
They may never call you back.
All right. One last tip.
Yes.
About media relations, like what is something that we should be aware of?
Here's something that's really important.
Okay.
Because oftentimes a journalist may not ask the question that allows you to give your key message. And so what you need to make sure of is that you have bridging techniques so that you can bring the interview back. And you can have phrases like, well, have you considered? Or it's also important to know. Those kinds of bridging techniques will get you back to your message.
Ah, okay, so maybe that's why we say that politicians never answer the question that they're being asked. Okay, so now we know the trick. So, all right, well, I hope that you have found those tips to be helpful. Barry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Dan.
And if you would like to find out more about our complete series of short programs, please visit our website or call us directly. Thank you so much for joining us.